Welcome to today's Willpower Moment. I'm Dr. James Meschino. Our topic today, Part 4 of Strengthening Your Willpower Reserve, Getting Sufficient Sleep. Now, in the past 3 videos, I've explained 3 really important ways to help you maintain an optimal mental and physiological state that enables you to easily succeed with your nutrition and exercise objectives and to resist the many temptations that come our way each and every day. Now, this optimal mental and physiological or energy state is known as having a strong willpower reserve. You know, some days are harder than others to stay on track with your wellness initiatives. That's just the way life is. But it becomes much easier to consistently stay on track when your willpower reserve is strong. Now, when your willpower reserve is weak, that's when most people start to give in to temptation, like tempting foods, and they skip their workouts. So the first 3 important ways to strengthen your willpower reserve that we covered so far include, number 1, move your body, at least a 15-minute power walk every day. Make that your minimum exercise threshold. You know, it's a proven way to reduce cravings and strengthen resistance to tempting foods and other substances, including cigarettes. Of course, I prefer you to do a more substantial exercise that would include at least 30 minutes of cardio training 5 times a week. But on days when you can't find the time to do that, then at least get in the 15-minute power walk or some aerobic equivalent for 15 minutes, like using a stationary bike or the elliptical machine. Strategy number 2, distraction. Find a positive distraction to focus your energy that involves using your hands, like playing a musical instrument or even playing a video game. This way you're not overeating. You're using your hands to, feed yourself. And or that includes your body, like going for a walk or taking dance lessons. The idea is not to have idle time watching TV or sitting around where you might be tempted to eat food that you don't really need. Strategy number 3, meditation. Just a 5-minute meditation like the one I showed you in the last video has been proven to reduce cravings and feelings of stress, which make it much easier for you to make positive wellness choices throughout the day. Now, the 4th strategy to strengthen your willpower reserve is to get enough sleep. You know, when you feel tired or your brain is tired, that's when you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable to eating high-fat and sugary comfort foods, vulnerable to overeating, vulnerable to skipping your exercise routine. You know, being tired makes your wellness initiatives seem overwhelming, causing you to feel defeated, and may prompt you to lose hope that you can ever succeed. When you feel tired, wellness just seems like a whole uphill battle. On the other hand, when you feel adequately rested, the whole thing is a breeze. You know, when you're rested, it feels good to move. And moving increases your craving for healthier food. And being rested also gives you more psychological resistance to resist tempting foods throughout the day. Remember that competitive athletes, to stay in an optimal state, sleep a minimum of 10 hours in any 24-hour cycle. So interviews have shown that Roger Federer gets 11 to 12 hours sleep per night. LeBron James gets 12 hours of sleep per night. So when you add exercise to your daily routine, even if you're just adding 30 to 60 minutes per day of recreational activity, you have to actually add more sleep and recovery time, or you will eventually fatigue out physically and mentally. And if you don't get that rest, you'll eventually hit that wall of fatigue, and that's when the wheels tend to fall off. And that feeling of fatigue really makes you vulnerable. That's when you have the setbacks, you regain the weight, you fall off the exercise wagon because your willpower reserve has been weakened by fatigue. So in order to keep pushing forward towards the body nature intended you to have, a body that's fitter, more toned, more vibrant, healthier, and looking and feeling younger, you have to get more rest. Usually all it takes is going to bed 30 to 60 minutes earlier than you do maybe right now. But I will tell you that those 30 to 60 minutes can make a huge difference to your overall energy level and your ability to easily follow through with your wellness intentions. So the final plank in keeping your willpower reserve strong from day to day is to get the extra sleep that you need. If you're going to exercise and you know that's a critical foundation of wellness and enhancing your body shape, then you simply need a bit more sleep to stay in an optimal mental and physiological state each day to enable you to make wellness choices with minimal effort. That's your willpower reserve in action. So if you end up missing some sleep for a couple of days because your schedule gets all messed up, remember you can repay the sleep debt by catching up on the weekend if necessary. but try to get the rest you need as consistently as possible from day to day to keep your willpower reserve as strong as possible each and every day. Okay, keep your willpower reserve strong each day by doing the following things. Move your body, find a positive distraction that suits you, that's interesting for you. Use daily meditation, just 5 to 10 minutes a day, and get enough sleep each day to feel rested from day to day. If you'll do these 4 things, I guarantee it'll be much easier for you to succeed with your weight loss and wellness goals. Okay, good luck. Thanks for watching.